This oil has about 2,000 miles on it so far, so as you can see, it's still fairly clean. I guess December 31st is the last day that we can enter on this Lexus's calendar. And here are the tools and materials you need for this oil change on a 2UZFE Toyota engine. So Toyota 4Runner, Lexus GX470, Lexus LX470, Toyota Land Cruiser of the early 2000s. So a 12mm socket, 14mm socket, 2.5-inch extension, oil filter wrench, oil filter, and of course your favorite synthetic oil. 5W30 is what this motor is calling for, so let's get that oil drained, filter replaced, and have it ready to go for another 5,000 miles. So once I remove the front skid plate, you have access to your oil filter, which then when you crack, it will have the oil diverted down this spout and then down here. Now you also have a second skid plate here, but that one you do not have to remove because you have this little service window that you will access your oil drain bolt here, right from the bottom. So go right here, boom, drain it, put the plug back in, and you're good to go. And then replace the skid plate here after replacing the filter. So last time we changed the filter was October 11th of 23. Today is October 11th of 2024. Oil filter was changed at 128,000 miles. We're at about 130. So for an entire year, I've only put about 2,000 miles on this truck. Still would like to keep these oil changes to annual. Don't want to keep the oil in the truck. So even though I'm not getting too many miles out of it per year, still good idea to change the oil at least once every 12 months. We'll let that drain, replace the filter, and then get the rest of the oil drained. Let's clean all this up and install the new filter. My local Toyota parts store included complimentary pressure washer for the engine oil pan. But surprisingly, these filters are pretty cheap. They're about $6, like $5.97 at the local dealer. Comes with a lubricated rubber gasket, so you don't have to put oil on it. Pretty convenient. It's ready to go right out of the package. I do have a truck angled a little bit, so it may leak some, but here we go. This oil has about 2,000 miles on it so far, so as you can see, it's still fairly clean. That drain, replace the crush washer. So it's the first time I see that the rubber has kind of curled up on this crush washer. It's interesting. So we'll remove that and replace it with the new one. And here's the new one ready to go. Now the drains come to a trickle here, so we will put the plug back in and torque it to 29 foot-pounds. Get that cleaned up. So since I can't go past year 2024, I will just go by mileage as far as the distance here. So we're gonna keep it at 5,000 mile interval. Looks like I still had 2,900 miles left, but it's been exactly a year. Today is October 11th of 2024. I changed it in 2023, so I'm just gonna reset the mileage here again. That's been updated, not very fast. There it is, 5,000 miles left. Okay, we'll do the same thing for the filter. Reset. Perhaps that's what we're gonna do. I guess December 31st is the last day that we can enter on this Lexus's calendar. Same thing for this. Boom.
Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe for more GX content.